Hey, good afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for our Pick a Card live reveal. First, I want to apologize if you followed the post. You probably may have expected me to be on here this morning at about 11 a.m., but there was a lot going on in my household this morning and I wasn't able to get on here right away. So here I am, better late than never. Real quick, I'm going to share my screen with you if I am able. Give me just a moment to even see if I can. But what I'm referencing is, yeah, there we go. What I am referencing is a post that I put up yesterday. I don't know if you can see that because I don't know if I'm actually, oh yeah, I was just now. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. So this was the post that I put up yesterday with 3 cards. And I asked for you to pick a card. Just kind of think about which card you feel resonates with you. So either the one all the way to the far left as you're looking at the screen, the middle card, or the far right as you're looking at the screen. Okay. Oops. Down. I don't know if I actually shared that. Oh my gosh, I'm so technologically smart. Give me just a minute. I don't think I actually shared it. I just want to give you another chance to kind of look at it again, just in case you missed the post or you wanted to look at it. So there we go. And then I'm going to go back over here. Window. Ah, there we go. Way to go, Kate. You're so smart. I know. What can I say? Anyway, this is what I posted. So I'm asking you to kind of take a look at these 3 cards and think about which one might resonate with you. So that's either the card on the left of your screen as you're looking at it, the middle of your screen, or the right part of your screen. So take another minute, check that out, feel into it. Is there a card in particular of these 3 that is reaching out to you, that's talking to you and saying, hey, this is the card for me? If you are live with us right now, go ahead and comment on which card that might be for you. Okay. Go back to me. Hi. Let's see. Let me give it just a minute. We'll see if anybody is coming in, and then I'm just going to read the cards and let you know where they all fell. So the first card, which is the one that was all the way on the left in your screen. Now, let me remind you too of what card deck I'm using, because this is a brand new one for me. I haven't used this particular deck yet. With my lives, I've used it myself, but it's a very, very, very cool deck. And I'm pretty excited about it. If you like tarot decks, you might want to check it out because it's a pretty cool story for who designed and authored it. It is called the Mindscapes Tarot. And real quickly, it's based on landscapes, real and imagined, that were painted by this artist during the pandemic in 2020. And they're absolutely gorgeous cards. The only difference that they have is that they have the same exact layout as a tarot deck with the major and the minor arcana and the suits, but the suits are different. So as they're called something different. So they're not swords, wands, cups, or pentacles, but they're called something different. So I'll share that when I pull a card out for you. Okay. So the first card, the one that is all the way on our left of the screen, is the 5 of branches. And the branches correspond to the wands. So take a look at that card, kind of feel into that card. Does it resonate for you? Does it have any kind of like immediate feeling for you? Okay. So we'll put that one down. And I'm just going to pull all three of the cards and then we'll kind of do the reading together. So the middle card is the Four of Branches. Now, this is interesting. As a card reader, I'm telling you that this happens a lot to me. I will shuffle. I will cut the deck. I will do all the things. And I still very often pull up cards that are sequential. So I don't know. That's kind of intriguing. So we'll see what this journey holds for us. But this is the Four of Branches, which is Wands. So if you picked the middle card, that's your card. And finally, what do you think? Maybe the Three of Branches might be here? Ah, no. Okay. So our card all the way to the right is the Five of Tides. The Five of Tides. And let me remind myself, because this is a new deck for me, the tides are, I believe they're the cups. Yes, I am correct. So the Five of Tides. Hopefully you can see that okay. All right. So let's do a couple of things with this. If you picked a card that resonated with you, remember or write down what card that was, because we're going to go through the meanings of each of them. But we're also going to read this as kind of a past, present, future sort of reading that is pretty common with 3-card spreads. So the first card, which is the Five of Branches, would indicate your past. The middle card, the Four Branches, would indicate your present. And the last card, the Five of Tides, would indicate what your future holds. Okay. So you can either think of it that way if you're just following this as we are doing it, or if you actually picked a card to see if it resonated with you, you can also figure out the meaning of that as it corresponds to what you found, what you thought about when you found that card, when you picked out that card. So let's start with the Five of Branches. Branches, like I said, they correspond to the wands. And the wands are fire element. They are inspired action. That is what they tell us about. And manifestation of a goal. Okay. So the Five of Branches here talks to us about competition, conflict, misunderstanding, chaos, challenges, problem solving, diversity, and enthusiasm. You can see the symbols here are tangled branches, debris. There's a lot of debris on the ground. Axe and a stump. So someone's been cutting through the branches and through the trees. But a path is leading away from this. So what this guidebook tells us with this beautiful deck is the 5 trees in the foreground have become overcrowded with tangled branches and some have been cut down. So this is a warning and a sign of conflict, okay? It signifies the need for problem solving and removing of obstacles. So if you are manifesting a goal and you're not quite reaching it, you're going to have to remove some obstacles along the way. But there is a clear path through the chaos, and you can navigate these challenges and get to the other side with help and support from other people. So find people, find your tribe is what this is telling me. Find your tribe, find the people that can support you in the goal that you are trying to reach, and understand that anytime that you are manifesting something, whether that's a new job or a new relationship, or what is my path forward in this situation? And this is actually, if we're reading this as past, present, future. So this is your past. Okay. You've had to go through a lot of obstacles. You've had to clear away a lot of debris. Okay. You've had to really make space for this to all come to pass. And you've probably needed to rely on other people to help you with that. And that's okay. So this card is saying, if you are facing an obstacle, you will get through it. You will have to do a little bit of pushing through, but you will get through the obstacles and the challenges and you will get there. Okay. So let's go down now to the 4 branches. So we go back one little card here in our book. Okay, here's our 4. Harvest and celebration, joy, reward, and fruition, appreciation, and security. So you can see a harvest scene here, right? You see the trees are blooming, they have fruits on them. There's a ladder, there's a cart, there's apples, there is a symbolistic feeling of autumn and sunset. So picking trees, picking apples off of trees. So this is a beautiful card because it represents a time of harvest and bounty. So in a suit, in order, this actually happens before you have to get through the obstacles, which is interesting if you think about this from a seasonal standpoint. You first have to harvest the fruit, but then everything dies in the winter. Okay? So at this point, this is your present, if we're thinking about this from the standpoint of a past, present, future. So this is your present, and you are seeing the fruits of your labor right now. This is what this card is all about anyway. So toil and activity over the summer months, which is symbolic in this case, leading to the fall and the autumn when you stock up and you are being your everything that you planted is coming to fruition, right? So this symbolizes success and a moment for you to enjoy that success, to truly feel that success. So it's interesting because we're looking at this in a 3-card spread. You had to go through these challenges, right? And now you're enjoying achieving your goal and everything that you work so hard for. So now is the time to appreciate your accomplishments, acknowledge your achievements, express gratitude, and take a moment to revel in the abundance that is surrounding you. Okay. What can you be grateful for in this period of fruition? So that's what the 4 branches is telling us in particular here. Okay. So this is kind of cool how this is running together, whether you're looking at it from the card that resonated with you or in the spread that we're doing live, which is past, present, and future. So the 3rd card, the 5 of Tides, in the past, present, and future spread, it does represent the future. The tides also corresponds to the cups, which is our emotional, our water signs. We have in the tides and the cups a lot of seascapes in this particular deck, and this is our emotions. And this whole suit represents our emotions and the ebb and flow of those emotions. So in the future of this particular spread, we've got the 5 of Tides, right? Loss, grief, disappointment, salvaging the remains, silver lining. You see stormy skies, silver-edged clouds, a very distant sunlight because it's covered by the clouds, choppy seas. So amid stormy skies and choppy seas, remnants of a shipwreck or a big, like, disastrous event drift upon the water's surface. Okay? This juxtaposition, it's Friday, I can't talk today apparently. This juxtaposition of light and shadow serves as a poignant reminder to seek out the silver linings in a time of loss, grief, or disappointment. Embrace the opportunity to confront your shadow self. Reflect upon the lessons learned from adversity and commit to finding strength and resilience in the wake of crisis. So you might be thinking, wow, if this is a past, present, future spread, is something awful going to happen? Like, I've done all of these things to achieve my goals. Is something awful going to happen? And what does that look like? Does that mean I am going to have some financial strife? Does that mean there's personal strife coming? Whatever the answer is, the truth is that you will come through it. whatever challenges we face, if we go back to the first card, the Five of Branches, whatever challenges we happen to face in any situation, whether it's a personal journey, spiritual journey, financial, or career journey, you're going to face challenges. You're going to have moments of total success and joy, but then you're going to have down moments. So those moments all teach us to be grateful for what we have. And that is the big message of this spread, I believe. So no matter what card you picked, look at that and reflect upon it as where you are in your life right now. And if you're watching live and you want to just take it as the past, present, future, see how you can apply that. Okay. I'm just going to use another deck here to pull out one more card to kind of pull this all together. I learned this from a good friend of mine who's also a tarot reader, and she does this a lot where she will pull cards from other decks just to kind of cement exactly what this particular spread is telling us. So, okay, what I'm getting here, and this is a great deck. It's called the Easy Tarot. It's a great tarot deck if you were just getting started. It has all the symbolisms, all the meanings of the cards right there on it. And it's also, I've never really used a tarot deck as answering a question of yes or no, but this tarot deck offers you that opportunity. So, are you going to experience pain in your life? Yes, we all are at some point. And it's just a matter of how we look at it and how we come through it. So, what I pulled out of this other deck is the Emperor. So, this represents power and will, certainty, constancy, firmness, accuracy, fairness, positivism, accomplishments, and a powerful protector. Take a look at that card. That is a powerful protector right there, a father figure. Okay. So, this could be you, or this could be someone in your life that is a father figure for you that is going to give you, or your actual father, that is going to give you the strength that you need. You're going to learn from this. Intelligence and control, but compassionate control, not anything that's awful. Okay. But this is the kind of control that maybe you need to exercise over your life in order to learn from the challenges that might be coming up. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry I rambled a little bit weirdly today, but like I said, it's Friday. The solstice is tomorrow. The summer solstice actually starts tonight and goes into tomorrow. So I'm going to go live with a little ritual, hopefully outside, and hopefully I will not melt while that is happening because it's supposed to be very, very hot here in the Midwest, but we will give it a shot. We're going to do a little bit of a ritual, and we're going to do a meditation and maybe even pull a couple cards too. So please tune into the YouTube channel in order to see that tomorrow. The easiest way for you to make sure that you don't miss a thing is to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because subscribers will get the automatic first notice that we are going live. Okay. So please do that. If you have any questions, please reach out to me via email, katepiscopomt@gmail.com. All the information is in the bio of YouTube, and you can also find me on my social media pages. So I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful afternoon, and perhaps I will see you tomorrow for the summer solstice. Take care. Have a good afternoon.